Food addictions are very serious disorders, and they are disorders that people experience an enormous amount of recovery from in their lives. What's important is to identify the trigger foods for you, to identify the types of foods that you have a craving for and a compulsion for. Some people have a compulsion for sugary foods. Some people have a compulsion for salty foods. Some people have a compulsion for carbohydrates. So it's very important to identify which particular foods you have a compulsion for. Once you identify those foods, then you can begin to put boundaries around it. It's unrealistic to expect us to stop eating. We need to eat in order to live. So it's important that we develop a way to eat which is healthy to us, which enables us to avoid the foods that are trigger foods for us, while still being able to nurture ourselves with other foods that are not trigger foods for us. Food addictions are very powerful. Food addiction recovery is also very powerful. The way that it's the most powerful is when you do it in a community of other people. So don't think that you need to address your food addiction alone. In fact, the best way for you to address your food addiction and to find healing in that area of your life is to connect with somebody else who is also going through the process of recovery. It's also important that you properly seek the nutritional advice of a professional and that you get proper counseling in this regard. One of the most effective ways to treat a food addiction is with a 12-step program. There's a program called Overeaters Anonymous where people go to and they plug into a community of other people who are finding a common solution to their common problem, which is a food disorder, which is an eating addiction.